Hello friends, and not yet friends, welcome back to Mary's Test Kitchen. This burger is meaty, toothsome, actually juicy, and perfect for grilling outdoors or indoors, the kind of hearty, high-protein burger that will actually keep you full. Veggie burger lovers, you know what I mean. The base of the burger will be Vital Wheat gluten, which is mainly protein, but it needs flavor and color. Beginning with beets from a can into a blender. Also for color, but more so for taste, tomato juice drained from a can of whole tomatoes. Tomatoes are naturally high in glutamate, which is responsible for making foods taste mouth-wateringly good. We'll need some water to help everything blend together. Add paprika and black pepper. Next, porcini mushrooms that I blended into a powder. That's another glutamate bomb. And if porcini isn't easy for you to get, just try shiitake instead. Then concentrated vegetable base. You can use whatever type you like, just use the equivalent meant to make 3 cups of broth according to the package. Last but not least, and in fact very essential to cut the weedy wheat flavor of gluten, balsamic vinegar. And blend. Blend until there are no more visible chunks of beets and the mixture is pretty smooth and looks a little violent. But it's not actually, so calm down you over there about to type plants have feelings in the comments below. I see you. Then we'll mix in the Vital Wheat gluten. Also known as gluten flour, this stuff is super fine and flies everywhere, so be gentle with it. After that's mixed in, add more but hold back some. Depending on the moisture that's in the beets and perhaps the level of fiber in the tomato juice, sometimes you don't need as much flour or you might need a smidge more. Let's see. The dough should be soft but not squishy with the wetness. It will get more tough as you knead it over a few minutes, but not too long. If your dough looks wetter than this or feels really soft, you can knead in a little more gluten. Next, divide the dough. For big, thick restaurant-style burgers, divide into 6. I'm using a scale for exactness, but you, of course, don't have to, because these are your vegan burgers and there are no rules. After you have your dough balls, you may want to knead them a little more, form them into tighter balls by kneading the edges toward the middle, and this will help them maintain their shape while cooking. I also want some to be thinner fast food style burgers, so I'll divide the last 2 into 4. Finally, let's roll these out so they get wider and flatter, keeping in mind that they will double in size after cooking. This dough is a little tough, it likes to spring back, so just keep going and show that gluten who's boss. That would be you, by the way. This'll do. Time to cook. I've got my biggest, widest pot with a little bit of veggie broth in it already, then add the burgers. Then cover them completely with more veggie broth. Turn up the heat and bring the broth to a simmer, but watch it like a hawk because you do not want to let it come to a rolling boil. Turn the heat down to low or medium-low, cover and let the burger simmer in there for an hour. The steady low simmer will cook the burgers and infuse them with tasty broth so they'll come out juicy. But if you let this boil rapidly, the seitan will quickly turn into mushy brains, and you don't want that because you ain't a zombie. You could also cook these in the oven instead, which is a little easier. Just cover them in broth in a roasting pan or Dutch oven, cover with a lid and bake for an hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Either way, you'll want to flip the whole stack of burgers upside down halfway through. When your burgers are cooked, they'll have expanded. I added some broth midway, so that's why there's so much broth in here, but your burgers might be poking out of the water, so that's okay as long as you have flipped them. Now they can go straight on the grill or you can store them. Make sure you store them in broth so they do stay juicy. 3 to 5 days in the fridge, or you can freeze them for up to 2 months. Even though there was snow on the balcony, I braved the elements for you. If it's still grilling season where you are, heat up your grill to about 450, 500 Fahrenheit-ish and lay them out. Brush the burgers on both sides with oil. I'm using olive oil infused with fresh crushed garlic for extra fancy flavor. You could also use your favorite burger seasonings if you want, of course. Since these are already fully cooked, you just want to get some color on without drying them out. But unlike other vegan burgers, these aren't that easy to dry out, especially if you keep basting them. I grilled these about 4 minutes on each side. And my gas was running out, so only one side got the char, but you get the idea. Inside, I got the buns and fillings ready. For a thick burger, you really want a good-sized bun, preferably toasted on the inside for that soft versus crunchy textural experience. And on they go. Isn't that glorious? So meaty and juicy. Can you see that juiciness? This is no ordinary vegan burger. Yes, you did put a lot of work into it, but it's so worth it. So worth it that the next day you've got to put some more burgers on the grill, this time an indoor grill pan because it's way too cold outside and you're out of propane. You do the exact same thing with the oil basting. These burgers are practically fat-free otherwise. While they're on the grill, get your burger stuff ready. And why not go for a double-decker this time? Get your sesame seed buns toasted. For each, you'll need a whole bun, top and bottom, and then another bottom for the middle. The top is called the crown, one of the bottoms becomes the middle, aka the club, and the actual bottom is called the heel. Did I ever tell you I worked at McDonald's during high school? Let's make some vegan Big Macs. The special sauce is just vegan mayo, paprika, chopped pickles, onion powder, garlic powder, a smidge of mustard, and a splash of vinegar. Then add rehydrated, previously dried onions. You can find those in the spice aisle. Then shredded lettuce. 2 pickles go on the club, then a slice of cheese on the heel. Now them burgers are ready and all we're missing is fries. Oops, I forgot those. But you won't miss anything for long because this is what vegan burger dreams are made of. 2 all-wheat patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. I'm so sorry, I couldn't resist. I really hope you make these burgers thick or thin, pub style or fast food style, grilled outdoors or indoors. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. I really hoped you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already for more vegan fun food. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back and watching and supporting, especially my channel members who are helping me with monthly support, which I appreciate so much. You are making a huge difference. Anyways, I love y'all. Bye for now.